Alright, just like that, we are out of the port. Pretty easy.
Yeah, luckily no customs or anything. It's inspection on arrival, so we're gonna have to do it twice.
Gotta watch out for the motorbikes. I would be nervous to be on one, but they do not seem nervous at all.
He's looking at the truck nodding. Oh, there he goes. Got an early start on that light.
Yeah. Price of gas is $21.84. So that's about what we were paying over in Baja. Pretty similar price, but at least it's not more expensive. It's Saturday morning and you can tell people are out and about. There's all kinds of traffic. People selling things, lots of fruits and vegetable stands, all of the pollo and asados. People are just out and about doing their errands.
Turn left onto El Salto Villa Union, Carretera Federal 40.
We're making our way over towards the toll road, since that should be a little bit quicker. We're heading to Tequila today, and it should be about 5 hours on the toll road. If we didn't take the toll road, I think it's closer to 8 hours. And it looks like the tolls are gonna equate to about $60 USD. So we'd probably spend, for sure, more than 60 bucks in extra gas to go the longer route. So I think it'll be worth it, hopefully. We've been driving for maybe an hour and a half, and it's been pretty much smooth sailing. We thought we were going to stop or be stopped at a couple of checkpoints, but in each spot we thought there would be one. There was no one there, so that's not necessarily a bad thing for us. So we decided to go somewhere else. We're gonna hold off on Tequila and go there after the weekend, just because we're wondering, since it's Saturday, if it's gonna be a little bit busier with locals in addition to tourists, especially since wouldn't get in until the evening. So we're gonna try something else instead. So we found a cool waterfall that is nearby. So I think we've still got about 2.5 hours until we're there, and then I think we're gonna try to camp on the beach. So we'll see how it goes. But it's been really pretty. It's definitely not so deserty over here. We've gone past lots and lots of farms. We've seen agave, some different fruit trees. I'm wondering if this is some kind of corn or maize, but it's very short. So I don't know if it's still growing or maybe it's just a different variety, but pretty lush. The very interesting driving and passing zones continue over here in mainland Mexico. In fact, they might be more interesting. We have seen cars passing cars on this 2-lane highway, but seems like it's very common to make this a 4 or maybe 5-lane highway from time to time. You definitely have to
Continue on Carretera Federal 15 to Quota for 30 kilometers.
This is tight. Feels like it just opened up all at once.
So you know how in the US, sometimes when you're on a road or the highway, you'll see a wildlife crossing sign, like to watch for deer. Sometimes when we were in Alaska, there would be signs like that for moose. Well, now that we're in Mexico, what is that sign? Did you see that?
What?
There's a sign like for a wild animal, but it looked like a large cat.
Oh.
I just saw a sign just like that, except it had a large leopard on it, like a puma.
Oh.
Like it looked like it could be a puma or a leopard. So we'll have to watch out for that. Hopefully we don't see any. So nuts. Somehow that mountain has crops all along the side, and they're not terraced. It's very impressive. We should be getting pretty close to our waterfall, although the GPS still says we have 44 minutes and only 25 kilometers. So hopefully it's wrong and it's not going to be a super difficult drive in. But we've been seeing more and more tropical plants, lots of banana trees, and all kinds of other fruit trees. We're not really sure what kind they are. We'll have to do a little bit of research on what's grown in this area. But it's very lush and very hot. The car says right now it's gone down to a balmy 87 degrees. But about 20 minutes ago, the car said it was 91 degrees. Apparently at night, though, it still cools down quite a bit, like into the 60s, so that should be nice for sleeping. We didn't expect it to be so hot, though. City center, or perhaps more of a town center. It's pretty cute though. Lots of little shops and restaurants. Well, change of plans again. We decided it's getting a little bit too late in the afternoon to go to the cascadas, the waterfalls. It's 2:30, just about, but we had another 30 minutes of driving to get there, and then to get to where we were planning to camp tonight was another 30 minutes back down that road, plus however much longer to get back to the beach. So we decided, well, let's hold off on that until we're heading back out of this area in a couple days. So instead we've rerouted to the beach, and we think we're about there, just a couple more minutes. So that'll be nice. We left the ferry port this morning around 9:30. So it's been a decent day's drive. So I think David is ready to stop driving.
Well said. I'm definitely ready to stop driving. I bet the kitties are tired of riding in the camper too.
Turn left.
I can use an easy evening.
Yeah, hopefully it's easy. We made it! I think we found a good spot. Should be nice. Nice and easy for a couple of days. What do you think?
Nice spot. This tree looks like it came out of the Lion King or something.
It does. It's very pretty. Big.
It looks maybe there's an outlet of one of the rivers over there to the left. Yeah.
Very pretty here.
Rivers with water flowing in them. That's something we haven't seen in a while. That's the time that in Baja they were all dried up.
Yep. We have to be careful though. At this second river crossing over here, apparently there are 2 small crocodiles that live in the water. So we won't be walking the cats, I don't think. At least over here.
Yeah, I was glad the lady warned us about them. I would have never expected crocodiles in this area, but have to keep an eye out for them.
Yep, apparently they're nearby. Seems like this is a pretty good spot. They've got a couple of different pools, some which are right on the water. Have a nice view. There's a little restaurant, and our spot has electric and a little sewage dump. So it's a pretty good setup, really. Especially the price isn't so bad either. It's 500 pesos a night, which is about $25, which for electric is pretty good. I think it's a little bit expensive compared to places more inland, but it seems like there's mostly locals here. They have a little hotel as well. So we're happy with it. It'll be a nice, easy spot for us for a couple of days while we regroup after our busy ferry ride. Alright, dinner is served. Looks very tasty. Got some shrimp cooked with garlic, some rice, and a little salad. David is still waiting for his.
I've got my Corona here to keep me company though, so that's pretty good.
Yep. We have a lovely sunset though. Super nice view.
Got some fried fish here, a little rice, and a little salad. Not sure what kind of fish it is, fish of the day, but I figured since we're near the ocean, it should be good. Fresh at least.
Yes, hopefully. Should be good. Cheers. We've waited far too long to put our little hula girl back on the dash. It's probably been 4 months. Sorry, hula girl. But today's the day. She's going back up. Back on the dash. Well, today has been a project day. It was needed. So even though we're in paradise again, projects continue and cleaning. But the camper and the truck look so much nicer since we've got water at this campground. We used a little bit to clean the truck and the camper. Well, David did. And we have some logo stickers now. Look at us, we're official. So we put that up. And we have another one back here. How cool, huh? We're big stuff now. I don't know about that, but we think it looks pretty fun. Did that. And we did some laundry. So it's drying, washing some swimsuits. I think our plan is to head out tomorrow, go check out that waterfall, and then continue on. So we'll see what happens. But we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. We left our cute little RV park / hotel / campsite. And we are on the road and headed to the waterfall. We made a couple of friends on the ferry and they ended up coming over to camp where we camped last night. So that was kind of fun. Good to talk to some people and share some experiences. And a couple of our buddies are actually coming to the waterfall. So maybe you'll get to see them a little bit. But we're headed that way. We're hoping the hike is somewhat in the shade because it's already pretty hot, even though it's not even 11 a.m. yet. It's 82 degrees, but it feels far warmer than that, probably between the humidity and the just really intense sun down here. So I guess we'll see what we get, but we'll be there soon. Hula girls dancing.
Say, look at that.
Uh-huh. We're definitely a spectacle. That's okay.
Head south.
There are all kinds of fruit trees around here where they're farming them, but we're seeing some really exotic fruits. I've seen some of these huge, kind of like prickly looking melon-like fruits. I don't even know if they would count as a melon. We need to look up what they are, but I've seen them before in the States at the grocery. Only sometimes, and usually there's only 1 or 2 of them, and they're usually very expensive. I've never bought one before, but we'll have to figure out what it is and get one because they are plentiful here. This is some pretty good thinking out of the box for fence posts. Just let them grow until they're big enough and use them from there. The GPS says we have 1 minute to go, but these trees are pretty low. David is doing a very good job trying to avoid them as much as possible. Ooh, that's a rough one. Do you want me to get out, or maybe actually we might not have hit that one?
Yeah, some of these trees, the only thing you can do is go slow and cringe as they rub across the top of the camper.
Yeah. Hopefully the solar panels are okay. We'll see. This looks better.
400 meters.
Alright, we got parked. There it is. Steep and narrow. Super steep. I think we've almost made it. Legs feel like jelly, but it looks pretty. Wow. Okay, David's getting in. He's gonna try.
That feels great though.
Yeah?
That feels great.
Refreshing.
After that hike, yeah. It wasn't even a long hike.
Right? Oh.
How does that feel? It is chilly, but it's good, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good way to cool
Once you're
off.
in, you're in.
Just keep going.
Yeah, the rocks are slippery enough. I don't know if I can get back out.
All right.
There you go.
Just some roadside chickens. Passing through a cute little town. Well, we left the waterfall this afternoon and we have been driving for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half so far. But the waterfall was really nice. We stayed down there for a while and hung out with our new friend's staff. Her husband, Alejo, had to work, so he sadly didn't get to come hang out. But they're super nice and it was fun. But we were gonna drive a little bit further for the evening for our camp spot. So we've continued on, and the road is super bumpy.
I don't know if I'd call it bumpy. It's there's just potholes all over the place. I find it comical that they still find the need to put tow-pays every now and then because you can't go very fast because of all the potholes.
Yep. The tow-pays are the speed bumps. So I'll have a speed bump and then several potholes and then several more. But it's been a nice evening, still driving through lots of farmland, all kinds of pretty fields. But the GPS says we've got about another 45 minutes. The sun is getting a little bit low in the sky, but we should make it before sunset. If you liked this video, let us know by liking and subscribing. And don't forget, you can see more of the journey on Instagram and TikTok. Cheers, friends!